YouTube viewers out there. It is Sebastain. Sebastian's Movie Game Time. And on episode 47, I'm going to be reviewing movies from 2006 and 2007 and beyond. So let's get started, shall we? First off, we have the third Rush Hour movie. It's about the two characters from the first two Rush Hour movies are back as they go to Paris. First off, we have Rush Hour 3. This is the Rush Hour movie. It's about the two buddy friends from the two Rush Hour movies. They go to Paris to find an assassin. This is the third entry into the Rush Hour movies, like Rush Hour 3. Rush Hour 3, it stars Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, Max von Sydow, and Roman Polanski also appears in it. I give the third Rush Hour. I like the first Rush Hour movie, but the third one was fun, was funny in action. You know, but I get the third Rush Hour movie, known as Rush Hour 3, 2 out of 3 stars. Next, we have Superbad. It's about two high school seniors who plans to come to another senior for like a drinking party. Along the way, they get in trouble. Superbad. It's a teen comedy. It's a teen comedy movie. It stars Superbad stars Jonah Hill, Emma Stone, Michael Cera, Seth Rogen as a police officer, and Bill Hader. And years later, Seth Rogen and Emma Stone. Sorry, not Seth Rogen, I'm sorry. Jonah Hill, yeah, sorry. So Superbad's about two high school seniors who tried to get into a party before they graduate. Superbad movie, it stars Jonah Hill, Michael Cera, Emma Stone, Bill Hader, Seth Rogen. Years or decades later, Jonah Hill and Emma Stone, both of them will later team up will reunite with each other again for a Netflix series called Maniac. I think it came out like 2020 or early pandemic time. But yeah, Jonah Hill and Emma Stone, both of them would team up again for a Netflix series decades later or later on. So it was cool to see them reunite like decades later after Superbad. Superbad, there were some funny, great moment scenes in it. I get Superbad 2 out of 3 stars. We have Zodiac movie. It tells the story of a serial killer known as the Zodiac killer, who's never been caught, who's never been apprehended to this day, and it's like unsolved murder case history. Zodiac movie. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Mark Ruffalo, Robert Downey Jr., Dermot Mulroney, John Carroll Lynch, Elias Cotes, Brian Cox. I get a Zodiac movie. Oh, and Charles Fleischer, who voiced the character Roger Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Charles Fleischer appears in a supporting role in Zodiac movie, and his supporting character role was you could say very scary and very bone chilling, I guess could say. Just the scene that just between him and Jake Gyllenhaal's scene character that they have. I give the Zodiac movie 2 out of 3 stars. We have Mr. Brooks. It's about a family man who has a secret double life, known as that he's a serial killer. Mr. Brooks, it's a whole different kind of role performance by Kevin Costner. Mr. Brooks stars Kevin Costner, Dane Cook, Demi Moore, William Hurt, Kevin Costner, I thought this was a complete different performance from Kevin Costner. I give Mr. Brooks 2 out of 3 stars. We have The Guardian. It's about a lifeguard. It's about a lifeguard rescuer who must train a rookie who would become like a lifeguard, saving other people's lives in danger. The Guardian. It stars Kevin Costner, Ashton Kutcher. I give The Guardian movie 2 out of 3 stars. We have Wild Hogs. It's about 4 guys who are biker guys, and it comes out the Wild Hogs as they go on cross-country trip and they get into trouble with the other biker gangs. Wild Hogs. It stars John Travolta, Tim Allen, Martin Lawrence, William H. Macy, Marissa Tomei, Ray Liotta, Peter Fonda, and Kevin Durant. I give Wild Hogs movie 2 out of 3 stars. We have Epic Movie. It's a parody. Epic Movie is a parody movie that tells different parody movies like X-Men, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Snakes on a Plane, Nacho Libre, because these are the time that all these movies came out during this time, so they're spoofing the other movies that came out around this same time. Like I said, Epic Movie is a parody movie making fun of all types of movies that came out during this time. I mean, you have the Chronicles of Narnia. They were spoofing Chronicles of Narnia. They were spoofing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Nacho Libre, Pirates of the Caribbean. They're also making fun of the Pirates of the Caribbean, Nacho Libre, X-Men, Snakes on a Plane, because these are the movies that came out during the time when this movie came out. Epic Movie stars Kal Penn, Jennifer Coolidge, Fred Willard, and Crispin Glover. Crispin Glover plays that Johnny Depp character, Charlie, from the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, if you're wondering, because they spoofed Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in Epic Movie. I give Epic Movie 2 out of 3 stars. We have The Kingdom. It's by a team of United States government agents. They come to Saudi Arabia to find a terrorist, but they become a target as well by the terrorist people. The Kingdom. This was a very intense movie, especially the climax. There's a freeway car chase scene that happens in the scene of this movie, and there's a climax shootout scene that's really intense. It was one of those movies that, you know, it's like heart pounding race against time type of movie. It's The Kingdom. Very intense movie. The Kingdom stars Jimmy Fox, Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner has a badass moment scene towards the climax action of the movie. Jennifer Garner has a cool fight scene. You got Chris Cooper, Jason Bateman also. I give The Kingdom movie 2 out of 3 stars. We have Shoot 'Em Up. It's about a drifter man who rescues a baby and realizes that the baby has become a target by a vicious hitman and his goons. Shoot 'Em Up movie. It's a crazy, over-the-top action movie. It stars Clive Owen, Paul Giamatti, Monica Bellucci. I give Shoot 'Em Up movie 2 out of 3 stars. We have Death Sentence. It's about a man who gets revenge on his son, but then he finds him and his whole family become a target by a street gang that they believe that who is responsible for killing one of their own as retaliation. Death Sentence. It stars Kevin Bacon, Kelly Preston, John Goodman, Garrett Hedlund. It's directed by James Wan. Death Sentence. It's James Wan before he did Aquaman films and, you know, many others that he'll later on to do in life. I get that sentence 2 out of 3 stars. We have the number 23. It's about a man who gets a red book for his birthday, but then as he's reading this red book, that's his number 23 book, that the book says on it. He's reading a fictional character, and he's describing the fictional character in the book that he was like this character was a detective, and he's sleeping with different prostitute women who later become, who they become murdered. That he murders these prostitute women or murdering people. That this detective is a serial killer. The number 23 is a whole different role for Jim Carrey. Number 23 stars Jim Carrey, Virginia Madsen. Like I said, the number 23 is a different Jim Carrey performance, a different new performance role for Jim Carrey to do. So. And the number 23 is directed by Joe Schumacher, if you're wondering. Joe Schumacher directed the number 23. I get number 23, 2 out of 3 stars. We have Free Tana Yuma. It's about a rancher and an outlaw cowboy. It's about a rancher family man who must escort a ruthless outlaw on a train to be executed, but it's being pursued by the outlaw cowboy's henchmen along the way. Free Tana Yuma. It stars Christian Bale, Russell Crowe, Peter Fonda, Vanessa Shaw, Ben Foster. I give Free Tana Yuma 2 out of 3 stars. We have Eastern Promises. It's about a Russian woman nurse or doctor finds a child, and she must protect it from the ruthless Russian mobster. Eastern Promises. It's a thriller movie. It stars Naomi Watts, Viggo Mortensen. There's a fight scene in Eastern Promises that was very brutal, but it was a very good fight scene that's in the film. I give Eastern Promises 2 out of 3 stars. We have A Perfect Stranger. It's about a woman journalist who suspected who may suspected that to find out that a businessman might be the killer who founded the Victoria's Secret. Perfect Stranger. It stars Halle Berry, Giovanni Ribisi, and Bruce Willis. I give Perfect Stranger 2 out of 3 stars. Again, let me say again. Perfect Stranger is about a journalist woman who finds out that a businessman is a killer. Perfect Stranger again stars Halle Berry, Giovanni Ribisi, Bruce Willis. I give Perfect Stranger 2 out of 3 stars. We had the last Mimsy. It's about 2 siblings who after they find a box of toys, let me start again, sorry. The Last Mimsy is about 2 siblings who find a box of toys that leads the 2 siblings on a venture. The Last Mimsy, when this movie came out, The Last Mimsy, it was supposed to be like a new generation version of E.T., the extraterrestrial. But I saw The Last Mimsy, and it's nothing compared to E.T., the extraterrestrial. It's not like the E.T. movie. I know, but at the time the movie came out, it was supposed to be like the next big E.T. movie, or some say it could be a sequel, a spin-off to Spielberg's E.T. movie. But when I saw this movie, The Last Mimsy, it has nothing to do with E.T. So But like I said, there was a kind of resemblance of E.T.'s moments in the film. The Last Mimsy, it stars Captain Hahn, Michael Clark Dunklin. I get The Last Mimsy, 2 out of 3 stars. We had The Water Horse, The Legend of the Deep. It's about a boy who befriended a sea creature that's a religion myth, and nobody doesn't believe him until he shows the whole world and the people that what he befriended of. Again, like The Last Mimsy was supposed to be like the new or next E.T. movie. Well, in this one, the Water Horse Legend of the Deep, it was supposed to be like the next Free Willy, and it's like, and I saw the Water Horse Legend of the Deep. And it's nothing compared like the Free Willy movies, to be honest. But you know, so I mean, you had The Last Mimsy, you had the Water Horse. Both of those movies were trying to be and copy like E.T., the extraterrestrial movie, and the Free Willy movies. But those 2 movies are nothing compared to Free Willy or E.T. Like I said, on both movies. I give the Water Horse Legend of the Deep. The Water Horse Legend Deep, it stars Emily Watson, David Morrissey, and Brian Cox. I give the Water Horse 2 out of 3 stars. We have The Lookout. It's about a man who gets a job as a job bank janitor, and who befriended with a woman that he doesn't know that he's being used as a pawn bait to help out criminals to rob a bank that he's a janitor that he works at. The Lookout movie, it stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Matthew Good, Jeff Daniels, Isla Fisher. I give the Lookout movie 2 out of 3 stars. We had Normal Adolescent Behavior, Havoc 2. It's about a girl named Wendy who meets a boy and then makes her torn, choosing between her friends and him. It's called the sequel's called Havoc 2, but it's called Normal Adolescent Behavior. It stars Amber Tamblyn, Austin Holmes, and Kaylee Garner. I give Havoc 2 Normal Adolescent Behavior 2 out of 3 stars. We have X-Men The Last Stand. It's about a group of beings called X-Men as they must battle Magneto, Mystique, and many others in this 3rd chapter of the 3rd X-Men movie. As they find out that one of the X-Men people, character people, Jean Grey, is alive and well, and they must find a way to see what's wrong with her. X-Men Last Stand. It stars Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Rebecca Ramon Stamos, Ellen Page, before became Elliot Page, was in it. Vinnie Jones. I give X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men 3, 2 out of 3 stars. We have Roadhouse 2. It's about an undercover DA agent who must help out his uncle's bar that has been overrun and taken by street thugs and gangs who wants to take over the DA's agent's uncle bar. Roadhouse 2 is a direct sequel to the first Roadhouse movie. Roadhouse 2 stars Jonathan Stretch, Will Patton, and Jake Busey. I give Roadhouse 2 2 out of 3 stars. We have No Country for a Man. Tells a story about 3 characters. One is a professional killer. One is a professional assassin. The other, it's It's a former Vietnam veteran or a war veteran who finds a suitcase or briefcase full of money. And then the third one deals with like a retired sheriff whose task is to intervene and find out what's going on. No Country for a Man. It stars Tommy Lee Jones, Josh Brolin, Kelly MacDonald, Javier Bardem, who won Best Supporting Actor for his performance as the professional assassin. Woody Harrelson also appears in No Country for a Man. I give No Country for a Man 2 out of 3 stars. We have Unaccompanied Minors. It's about a group of underage minor kids who get stuck at the airport during the holiday season. It stars Louis Black. I give Unaccompanied Minors 2 out of 3 stars. We have Bridge to Terabithia. It's about 2 kids whose life turns upside down when they realize that they secretly find a land that they called it Terabithia. It's a Disney movie, Bridge to Terabithia. It stars a young Josh Hutcherson, Anna Sophia Robb, Robert Patrick, Zooey Deschanel. I give Bridge to Terabithia 2 out of 3 stars. We have the third Mission Impossible movie. Ethan Hunt is back as he in his 3rd chapter of Mission Impossible as he must take down a ruthless arms dealer. Mission Impossible 3, it stars Tom Cruise, Phyllis Seymour Hoffman, Michelle Monaghan, Ving Rhames, Johnson Rice Myers, Maggie Q, Kerry Russell, Billy Crudup, and Lawrence Fishburne. I give the third Mission Impossible, Mission Impossible 3 or MI3, 2 out of 3 stars. We have Night Museum. It's about a night guard who realizes by night he's a security guard at night at this museum that is working the shift at the museum at night, and he sees all the museum historical figures come to life at night. This is the first Night in Museum movie. It stars Ben Stiller, Dick Van Dyke, Mickey Rooney, Owen Wilson, Steve Coogan, Robin Williams. I give Night Museum 2 out of 3 stars. We have Miami Vice, the movie. It's by 2 Miami Vice detectives, Sonny Crockett and Rico Tubbs, as they must bring down ruthless, arms dealers and assassins. It's based on a 80s TV show, Miami Vice. It stars Jimmy Fox, Colin Farrell, Naomi Harris. Miami Vice, the movie, is directed by Michael Mann, who's a very good director. I'm really a fan of Michael Mann. I like the visual images style and the imaging style in Miami Vice, the movie. I give Miami Vice, the movie, 2 out of 3 stars. We have The International. It's about an international agent who must find an informant who has information that he needs about the bad people that he's going after. Then The International, it stars Clive Owen and Naomi Watts. I like the museum. There's a good action shootout scene at the New York City Guggenheim Museum. That's the best shootout in the movie. I thought that was really highlighted the movie. I give the International 2 out of 3 stars. We have Doomsday. It's about a team of soldiers who must work together during a chaos or a raging war of disaster wars that is going on. Doomsday, it stars Rana Medra, Bob Hoskins. I give Doomsday 2 out of 3 stars. We have Miracle of Sanana. It's about soldiers in Italy of World War II They are guided to the village in Italy during World War II. Miracle at St. Anna. It's a. I like the action scene. I like the action at the climax of the movie. It stars Derek Luke, Michael Ealy, Omar Benson Meyer, John Leguizamo, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's a Spike Lee movie, Miracle at St. Anna. I give Miracle at St. Anna 2 out of 3 stars. We have White Noise. It's about a grieving radio man who begins hearing his deceased wife's voice through EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, through airways. White Noise. It stars Michael Keaton. I give White Noise 2 out of 3 stars. We have Defiance. It's about Jewish brothers during Germany World War II. They must escort the other Jewish people behind enemy lines for the German occupant. Defiance. It stars Daniel Craig and Liev Schreiber. I give Defiance 2 out of 3 stars. We have Jumper. It's about a young man who has powers that allows him to jump in time in the future. Along the way, he's being pursued by secret government agents who wants to get rid of the Jumper people. Jumper, it stars Hayden Christensen, Samuel Jackson, Rachel Bison, Diane Lane. Samuel Jackson plays the bad guy, kind of secret agent in Jumper. I like the Sam Jackson character. He was really ruthless and good. I give Jumper 2 out of 3 stars. We have Hellride. It's about a biker gang who seeks vengeance against other biker gang members. It's a love letter tribute to all the biker street gang movies from the 60s and the 70s. Like the like the B60s and B70s motorcycle movies, It stars Vinnie Jones, Dennis Hopper, Derek Carradine, Larry Bishop, Michael Madsen. I give Hellride 2 out of 3 stars. We have Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's about a man who gets dumped by his girlfriend, who comes to Hawaii all alone, and he sees his former girlfriend hooking up with another man until the lonely man befriended a beautiful hotel clerk woman. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It stars Jason Segel, Kristen Bell, Russell Brand, Jonah Hill, Paul Rudd, and Mila Kunis. I give Forgetting Sarah Marshall 2 out of 3 stars. We have The Wrestler. It's about a down out of his luck wrestler who struggles, who befriended with a stripper woman, and who has a hard time convincing his enraged daughter he's never spoken to or never talked to for a long time back into his life. The Wrestler is a very hard to watch movie. It really is. About one man struggling, trying to get back on his feet and trying to do right. The Wrestler, it's a comeback movie and it really brought back the Mickey Rourke's movie role. So The Wrestler stars Mickey Rourke, Marissa Tomei, Evan Richard Wood. Oh, but there's a song in The Wrestler movie I really like. The song's called The Wrestler, and it's by a singer named Bruce Springsteen, which I thought that was a very good song they used in the movie. I give The Wrestler movie 2 out of 3 stars. We have Boogeyman. It's about a man who comes back to his childhood to face his demon fears that wreck his life and destroy and kill his father when he was a kid. Boogeyman stars Chandler Ross. Okay. Okay. Boogeyman stars Boogeyman stars Emily Deschanel, who is the sister of Zoe Deschanel. I give Boogeyman 2 out of 3 stars. We have Jarhead. It tells a story about a U.S. Marine named Jarhead during his time in the Gulf War. Jarhead stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Peter Sarsgaard, Jimmy Fox, Chris Cooper. I like the scenes between Jake Gyllenhaal's character and Peter Sarsgaard's character and Jarhead. I just thought they were good together as their characters. I give Jarhead 2 out of 3 stars. We have Doom. It's about special space marine soldiers who must battle mysterious evil forces in space. It stars Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne Johnson, Carl Urban, Rosamund Pike, and Richard Brake. I give Doom movie. It's based on a video game. If you're wondering, Doom. I give Doom 2 out of 3 stars. Okay, everybody, that would do it for Sebastian's Movie Game Time, episode 47. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and you get new content episodes Mondays. So thank you again for watching episode 47, and I'll see all of you at the movies.